Hello everyone and welcome back to Skyrim. Last time we continued the quest for the Dark Brotherhood and we're now supposed to get a sort of price estimate on the amulet we got. So that's in Riften, obviously. I've also been told that these unusual gems, which I'm still carrying around because they're quest items, I think I've got to get involved with the Thieves Guild for that. So it's gonna have to wait a while because Thieves Guild is still, well, it's another big storyline bit, basically. Not main storyline, but storyline nonetheless. So
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Aaron.
okay, so somewhere in this town, supposedly this guy knows about amulets. So I'm guessing it's somewhere down below, as usual. Yep, the Red Way. So yeah, Thieves Guild is a long chunk of stuff, so I'm not really low on things to do at the moment. Got a whole DLC, and technically the house building DLC as well, and all in all, I'm not really desperate to find new content. If ever I will be, I'm just stopping this LP, really. But I'm not certain if there's a quick way. I guess this is kind of a quick way through. Thought maybe there was like an entrance I unlocked somehow, but I think this was it really. The one bridge which I lowered probably made it easier.
Make it quick.
No thanks.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
I think I'm not low on money, but Delvin, how are you?
Oh, now you must be lost. Best you scurry off while you're able. The Rat Way, well, it has a habit of swallowing up the uninvited.
I wish you the best of luck, I guess. The Dark Brotherhood requires your services.
Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. But we can discuss that later, yeah? What does the Brotherhood need?
What can you tell me about this?
Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe.
Okay. By the way, this quest is blind to me as well. I don't think I've ever progressed this far in the Dark Brotherhood. Will you buy it?
Buy it? This? An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Okay.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks.
Yes, someone, well, my viewer, also said that the deep voice sounds better, so I'm going with that. I could also just go back to my standard voice for all dialogue, but I quite like changing the voices up at least a bit. I'm completely going the wrong way, right? Yeah, I don't think I really need to go this way. Yep, this is the quicker way. Yeah, here's the 2 random people who attacked me. Still don't know who they actually were. Just 2 brigands, I guess, who I happened to chance across. Alright, I've got the sky above me, kind of. Frames be with me, please. What is most likely causing these issues is big cities having lots of shadows, which somehow overload the processor. But I would find that a bit surprising, because at first I didn't have these frame drops, and they're kind of intermittent, so I get them and then it's fine again for a while, and then it drops down again. I'm not 100% satisfied with that explanation, but I'll just try to avoid spending too much time in cities, and then I guess we'll be fine. I don't really want to lower my graphics settings. At some point the game doesn't look that good anymore, and I want it to look good. So I guess we're gonna have to deal with the frame issues by just ignoring them. It's the worst thing you can do to an enemy. Ignore it. Okay, Astrid, there you are.
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic?
Yes, and specially made for members of the Elder Council.
The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet?
He was. Here's a letter of credit.
Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. But by Sithis, I hope I'm making the right choice here. You may be an effective killer, but your command of guile leaves much to be desired. The sealed letter you delivered to me was mysteriously unsealed upon its arrival. I can only assume you've read its contents. Sloppy. But moving on to business. As you probably already know from reading the letter, you're going to a wedding.
A wedding?
Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Your target's name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Vici is likely to address her guests frequently, as is the wedding custom. Kill her when she does that, and I promise you a significant bonus. Now go, and give the City of Solitude a celebration they're not likely to forget. Off to Solitude with you. Time to give the Emperor some real motivation to visit Skyrim.
Okay. Well, I guess what better way to end a wedding than killing the bride? I am of course joking. The sanctuary in Skyrim's Pine Forest is the Dark Brotherhood's last remaining refuge in all of Tamriel. I've read that before. So I guess we're gonna have to kill someone in Solitude. Solitude. Which, by the way, is the kind of capital of the place, and it's where the Imperials sit, I believe. Well, I guess they're sitting here now, but if I were to continue the Civil War quests, eventually this would be the home of Ulfric Stormcloak. Anyway, need to get to business. After all, I'm certain that woman won't kill herself.
When you get bored, stranger.
Oh yeah, wasn't he the guy who lost his helmet?
You look new.
No.
I'm new too. You're passing through solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
What did you have in mind?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm listening.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
So you want me to put out the lighthouse fire?
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
What would happen to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
I like the guy's thinking.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Very
I
well.
read stories about the Solitude windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
That's not that big. Come on, we've seen caves that were bigger.
Been up to the Blue Palace? It is a sight to see, even if it is filled with fops.
Whoa, frames. Another website that I've been to about the lag actually said it's only caused by areas that you've been in frequently, which would explain the lag in Whiterun, but it would not explain... I'm gonna die if I fall down here, right? Possibly. But yeah, it would not explain the lag in like this place, for example. Wait, can I? See, it's the same trick you could use to get the bolts.
Typical Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim like you know the land. Know its people. You're from Cyrodiil. You know nothing about us. Nothing!
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I'd imagined.
Well, certainly these doors are locked, so how am I supposed to... Oh, well, that works.
Treason! I'm so glad Vittoria and
Marched into
Asgeir
your
chose a
beloved
public
Cyrodiil,
reception. That way
and
the entire
everyone took
city
up
can
arms
share
against them. Wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion? Huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Dum dum diddy diddy dum 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 diddy diddy dum 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 dum.
This wedding is boring. I wish they had jugglers.
Hey, you.
When I heard Vittoria Vici is the Emperor's cousin. I wish she came to the wedding. I never saw a real-life Emperor before.
You're gonna see a real dead one soon. Having a good time?
Not really. It's just a bunch of elders standing around looking important. I wish something exciting would happen.
And your other two wishes?
Sure, whatever you say. Bye.
Supposedly
My
she's going...
nephew, the Emperor, too busy to attend the wedding of his beloved cousin. We won't stand for this slight, I assure you.
Let's see if I can get them from up here somewhere. Serana, you're gonna spoil things, aren't you? I'm wondering if I can tell her to wait now.
Good
Serana.
people of solitude. Are you all enjoying yourselves?
Oh, what is it?
Wait here.
Oh, you're off on your own for a while? Alright.
These days,
Yeah, she's now a fully fledged follower,
there's
basically,
dread
so...
everywhere, whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you,
I can now tell her
today,
to wait.
put such fears aside. Enjoy.
No.
Oh dear. Well, that didn't work. If possible, I want it to happen without the husband
You
getting
have all
all too...
helped to make this a truly extraordinary wedding.
I don't think that worked.
Victoria!
Where'd you come from?
That's good order.
Yeah.
I thank you all again for making this the best wedding a woman could ask for.
So that would be one of the moments I'm supposed to kill her during. But I'm not certain how I'm supposed to do it without, well, people
Victoria may be
noticing.
pretty, but does she have the right hips for the job? I want grandchildren, and lots of them. To think my little boy is married, and to an imperial. Oh, they grow up so fast.
Having a good time?
Oh, why? Why, certainly. I keep telling myself I'm not losing a son. I'm gaining an imperial daughter. An imperial daughter.
Okay, she
Carlos,
seems a
please
tad
serve you.
racist. How about you?
What my daughter sees in that barbarian, I'll never know.
Having a good time?
I most certainly am not. I've lost my daughter to a Nord beast, and my nephew Titus is too busy playing emperor to even show up. Take care now.
I love weddings, don't you? People to see and places to go,
Thank you
huh?
for sharing the
Later
love we
then.
have for each other.
This wedding is boring. I wish they had
These days, it
jugglers.
seems there is dread everywhere, whether it be war or dragon. But I beg you, here.
When my aunt got married, they had a cake
Put
that
such
was
fears
freaky.
As long as I stay out of the way,
Enjoy
the gods don't
yourselves.
seem to care about me being here.
Thank you all again
Having a
for
good
making
time?
this the best
Am
wedding
I?
a woman could
Free food and wine, and nobody's trying to throw me in the dungeon. I wish they did weddings here every day.
I'm wondering if I can tell one of these guys to cause a distraction, because... The thing is, I don't know where to really shoot her
The
from.
divines
I'll have a look
saved me
around.
from the streets.
I've still got the quick save, so I can always load that at a later stage if I have to. Perhaps from up here? I could probably fight my way through the guards, but I don't really want to do that. It seems a little excessive. Okay, so I can get in here, and that's not... I didn't have to pick the lock, so this isn't, like, forbidden, I'm hoping. And, as you heard, there's a bonus if I kill her while she's making that address, which I would kind of like to do. What's in here? Junk. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's an exit somewhere here that'll lead me to that other place. You know the one I mean. A really filthy one. Doesn't really seem like there is any way to get out. Maybe someplace else?
La 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 la.
Stop dropping frames, silly game. Perhaps this way? This might just be... Oh, wow, this is terrible. Wow. Wow. This might be a little better. Who's detecting me? No, I don't want to fall down.
Good friends and neighbors. My husband Aesgeir and I thank you for coming to our reception. We thank you for sharing the love we have for each other. In this courtyard, there are no Stormcloaks. There are no Imperials. There are only people come to celebrate a union of two souls. So make
Someone do something!
Victoria! No!
Please, someone do something.
I would like to do this without being spotted. I know real-life assassins can't really quick-load, but...
a woman could ask for.
Oh, I got the husband.
Please, someone do something.
Do something.
Wait, how did she die now? I only killed the guy and now she's dead? And everyone hates me.
I thank you all again for making this the best wedding a woman could ask for.
Perhaps from the other side? Wait, I'm kind of hidden here, technically, apparently. Alright, I'll quick load and see if that helps. Oh, I
May you
know.
all be as happy in your lives as I know I will be in mine. Thank you again for everything.
Oh well, that was bound to fail.
Someday soon you will all see that. What you do here today may well save your lives.
I'm wondering... Okay, this might be a tad boring to you guys, I know. I'll just quick travel to Catalyst Farm. No, wait. Frame rate is still a bit of an issue, but I'm hoping to get over it. I'll try if I can survive this. Oh, I can.
A marriage of both love and political advantage.
What now?
Okay, come with
I knew
me.
you'd miss me.
Yes, I kind of do, in a way. I mean, she's pretty enough. I can't marry her, though. I need a mod for that, and I'm not doing that, so... She can watch while I get another wife, I guess. Any map locations that have been discovered and visited can be fast traveled to from any area outdoors. Yep, you have to have the sky above you, basically. And then you can fast travel. Which is precisely why that balcony in Castle Vokuhila is so
Do you
important.
need something?
Okay, now I'm gonna tell her to wait here.
If you say so.
Because I think what caused the issue last time with my kind of successful sniping was that she also attacked, and then things kind of went a little hectic. But I think the location I was at towards the end should be the correct one. And I apologize if that kind of bored you, but you know the way I play Skyrim.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Mind yourself.
Nothing wrong with my outfit, lady. Can all be elves who are dumb? Yeah, I can totally do this. That singing is annoying.
Good friends and neighbors. Are you all enjoying yourselves?
Victoria!
Oh, come on.
No!
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
Hey guys. Okay, so apparently not everyone's angry at me, that's fine. I can deal with that. I'll just try and run away until I'm no longer in fight. And then I'll try to map travel out. I killed her at the opportune moment, so that's important. Now, Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Yep, I can fast travel, that's fine. I mean, I guess the husband would be slightly angry at me, but yeah, I wasn't detected, so they turned hostile on on the map. They became red dots on the on the compass, because they were looking for the killer. But I don't think they knew it was me, so that's all good. Which is why the guard didn't attack me. Before, when I had been spotted, the guards also turned hostile, I believe, so they were aware I was the one who did it. Kind of makes sense. It's just how the game works, I guess. I could have killed everyone, and then there would have been no witnesses. I wouldn't even have gotten a bounty. Maybe I was wrong earlier and I didn't even get the bounty. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we won't. I did it now, so it's all good.
The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done.
Should have gone down and talked to the guests
Let's see His
again.
Eminence try to ignore this.
Yeah.
With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Ah, and of course, a bonus for killing Vici while she addressed her guests as instructed. Gold. Simple and pure. Spend it as you will. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
1.25k. Oh, an achievement. Yay. Gold isn't really that important to me, honestly, but I don't know what the bonuses for these missions are, so I'm always trying to get them. In Oblivion, sometimes the bonus would consist of a nice item. So, a particularly good bow, for example. The Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion always gave you a really cool sniping bow, so... I'm kind of hoping something along those lines will happen.
Dear
Gabriella.
brother, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated.
She did. What are the details?
With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing.
Yes.
To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
Okay.
Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow and deliver to him. Gaius Morrow still lives. I'm surprised. No, so your best plan is to follow him after. We know there's an actual written travel schedule somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would obviously be most beneficial.
So the noises you heard during the conversation were that spider.
Looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
She's a vampire, I believe, so bitten while she was young and stuff like that. I think, I'm not certain. Regardless though, we need that travel schedule kind of to be able to do something about that boy, maybe? Or maybe not, we'll see. I don't think you can fail this quest, so he's gonna travel forever, I assume, until you actually do it, so... So he's leaving from Dragon Bridge, supposedly. I guess I fast travel there, and apparently the outpost is here as well, so... Yeah, only by signing the peace treaty known as the White Gold Concordat was the Empire able to survive the onslaught of the High Elven Eldmeri Dominion and thus end the Great War. The Mage Stone ability lets you learn magic skills more quickly. Yeah, that contract is kind of... Well, people in Skyrim dislike that contract.
I'll be fine. I know you will, but all the same.
And honestly, the people of Skyrim are fairly strong. I mean, I don't know about the High Elves, really, how many of them there are and such. So we're gonna have to... Oh, look, a distraction!
Trust me, we have nothing to say to one another.
Okay, sure. Sounds good. Well, that was easy. I had expected more of a challenge. So now we know where he'll be on each day. That's him, okay. Well. Map. Well, the next town that way is... Morthal, maybe? But that's not really a big city. Markarth? That's a long way. Journal. Okay, I've stolen the traveled signal thing. And now I need to follow him to a major city. I guess I will... Where's that random shout? Not shout, is that conjuration? Conjure... Summon Arvark. There it is. Arvak. Okay, I'll just follow him on this. Don't mind me, this is totally normal. And now we'll get to see if it also stays up forever while I'm riding it in the overworld. But yeah. It's a nice horse. It belongs somewhere with a sky above it and, well, it's a skeleton. Fairly cool, I would guess. And horses also pretty much ignore physics in this game. Like, they can stand on like a 45-degree slope completely like unmoved. Like so. Doesn't matter, just chilling around. Anyway, I'll keep following the guy, and I guess I'll see you next time. Still me following him because something interesting could happen on the road. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye!